This is why you use two computers, nigga. This shit's updated.
Glad you do.
Yeah. It's that Black Ghost. Yeah.
Shout out to everybody that's out there watching. Appreciate
Yo. So, dog, how would you describe your flow?
it's more like a laid back, lazy type flow. Like it's like that on that flow on that song. It's like I got different flows for real, but on that song, that was more like a laid back type of lazy flow. Chill, vibe to. That flow was just like, yeah, just me on chill mode.
So when you write a song, do you do the hook or do the verse first?
I kind of just start the song from the start. It's like when I hit a beat, I don't really know that I'm about to probably find a hook until like I hear the bass part of it. So once I hear the whole beat, I play the whole beat, then I go through it again, and then I probably know, like I see how it would come on it. Cause sometimes it'll come out as a freestyle.
Yeah.
So in my head, I'm like, okay, this is probably what I say in my verse.
Okay.
So I,
Right.
you know what I'm saying? I took that, put that in the cut, and then just was catching that the same type of bass that was coming in on the beat. So I'm like, all right, well, this gonna be my hook. But it was just like I felt like I could chill when I was hearing it. I was like, how could y'all like chill and crank this shit? I was like, I'm gonna just talk, and that's basically what I did.
Cool. I like it. It's very conversational. Like you just having a conversation with a person. So these are my favorite questions right here. Give me 5 do's and 5 don'ts of the industry.
Five dudes, 5 don'ts. Let's say 1 to 5 don't is don't get nobody no money. Another 5 don'ts is don't put nothing else before your studio time if you know you feel like somebody's in a way that some people will fall, but some people will delay that type of thing and keep delaying their studio time and think they could do it when you just put it in now. Or it's always better to just put the money away and put it into it or whatever. Another don't, let me just clear the don'ts on it. What's another don't? Don't take everybody advice. Everybody don't get good advice. Some people not gonna make it.
Say that one again.
Yeah, I'm on my 4th don't, and this one means don't take everybody advice. So everybody don't give good advice. Some people will just tell you stuff because they think it works the whole time. You ain't gonna know what works until you do it for yourself. You're like,
And what worked and what people don't realize is, so what may work for Renegade may not work for Black Ghost.
right.
And there's no disrespect in that. But just because I say, oh, you should do it like Renegade, dog. If you've had success being Black Ghost, why would you do it?
Right. And a lot of people don't think about it like that, so they just want to just try to go the way that everybody else went. You know, regardless, you don't have to go your own way. But yeah, that's another don't, and one more don't. I guess say falls other than that advice. Don't be afraid to pay for promotion.
Thank you. You gotta invest in yourself. People think because I got a hot song that everybody in the world is gonna hear it. Nigga, no. You gotta invest in yourself in order to be successful. You know, if you want a better job and you don't know how to write a resume, you have to basically hire somebody to write a resume. Like, if you want that $100,000 a year job, then you get a person to write your resume for $60, $70. if you just want to make $20,000 a year, keep letting your cousin who dropped out of grad school write your resume.
Yeah.
You gotta, people don't understand that. Like, success ain't easy, and sometimes you're gonna have to pay. Like sometimes, like, you can have the hottest single in the world, but just because your single is hot, don't mean everybody gonna hear it.
Right.
You can send it to these home jam stations that don't fucking play your shit, and the politics of the music game, like, if you ain't part of a certain club, they ain't even fucking with you.
Right. Definitely not.
They treating you funny.
Yeah. Definitely. And it's just one of them things you just gonna have to just suck it up and do it. Because nine times out of 10, you better go use some of that in your way to go get a KD or some shit like.
Definitely. What else you got?
For my 5 dues is to basically, well, one of them is invest in yourself, like studio time. Definitely invest in yourself. You got to, because you're gonna keep trying to bank on somebody else going to the studio. You can be asking them when they going to the studio, just so you can do you, when really you just need to go by yourself, find your studio man and put that money into it. Never do get merch, get cards and shit. Like, get all that stuff that can show what your logo is and who you are. I even got to the point when I got a QR code on my card. So it's like you just scan it and you go right to my page. So,
And that's what's up. Like, people don't really, like, you put work in, so I see Spotify numbers, I see the YouTube numbers. Like, it's dog. If you don't believe in yourself, you can't expect other people to believe in you.
What? It's really true. You hear it all the time, but it's really true though. So it's like, if you ain't doing it, then it ain't gonna go nowhere. And you just gonna be sitting there wishing that or hoping that somebody come to your door and be like, yeah, you want to sign this paper? It ain't gonna work like that. Another do is, as far as the business, just get your music registered. Don't stop making all this free music. I mean, it could be free music and still get paid. Like, just get it registered for real. Like, for real.
Which a lot of people don't know that. Like, if you have your music to register, like, even at certain venues that you perform at, and then if you record it and you put it on YouTube, you can get paid off of that.
Right.
And then certain venues are registered for that. So that's why you do these things.
Right.
Yeah.
What's another one? Another do is to and you can definitely, once you register your songs, to go back to that one, you can definitely put your performances and all that too. So that's cool too. Another do. If you gotta do some, if you feel like you gotta write, you're a writer, and you feel like you need to write, like, actually isolate yourself and write, because you're gonna delay your music.
Definitely.
You're just gonna delay it. Especially, I'm just saying that for all writers. Some people freestyle and go on the booth. Some people got that type of time to freestyle, cut and stop the track. I'm talking about the people that be in the house and really just be like, yeah, I'm about to make a masterpiece and create. One more do. What's one more do I would say? When it comes to performances just always show up.
And I don't care if it's 1 or 1 million. You gotta perform like it's a million people in that room.
Yeah, just show up. It's gonna pay off.
Because you don't know who could be your fan walking out.
Yeah.
And honestly, if you go in there with a half-ass performance, there's niggas like Renegade, there's niggas like Black Ghost. I can name a couple of artists that just waiting to take your spot. So on some real shit, if you ain't on your A game, like these niggas on their A game, every time they perform, Wally B, my fucking Warfare J, like these niggas on their A game. So if you come around these niggas, you see these niggas at a show, and you think, oh, we ain't a lot of people here, so I'm just gonna half-ass it. These niggas is coming to steal your fans. These niggas gonna leave with their fans in your pocket, like they just robbed you or something. They gonna treat you like how Michael Jordan treated my Knicks back in the early '90s. They gonna dig in your pocket and take 5 rings out.
No, for real. I feel like most niggas kind of know that, so because when they hear you and shit, they just don't want to give you that recognition because they know they want to see you get that far. But then when you get that far to the point you see them on the side, you be like, "What's good?" They like a little mad now, might want to work with you, but that's when you can make your price.
Definitely. I feel you, dog. I feel you. When is your next project drop?
This project, I had some delays this summer. I was supposed to drop this tape back in like probably May, but that's what made it even come out even better. It's about to drop. It's supposed to been dropping this August, and the way it looks, the way July was set up, it definitely will be dropping in the middle of September.
Bet. So now here comes the last part of my favorite part at the bar. You got some acapella bars for us. I don't care if it's freestyle. I don't care if it's written. Just throw something for us, man.
Yeah.
Bars at the bar, baby.
I got a little something. Let's see.
This nigga's like, yeah. Nigga said no problem. Like, yeah.
Okay. Initials LG, and I ain't got the time, but I chop a nigga up like a borderline, and I don't really got a right. Sometimes it's in my mind. And if that nigga got hit 8, then I'ma get the 9. LG stay sharper than the porcupine.
Okay.
These slow niggas better use their finger to follow my lines.
Okay.
About to blow the beat up with a bunch of mines. Plus I'm aiming at your house, better close your blinds. Gosh, I just like was feeling that a little bit.
Yeah, that's kind of crucial right there, son.
God. Yeah, man, I get in my zone. I say something just to start it off and see how far it goes.
Oh, look, man. At the bar, we just, look. Give us some bars, chop it up. That's the thing. Bars at the bar. Chop it up. We put it on IG. Do what we do. It is what it is, dog.
Makes sense. Hey, they was fucking with that freestyle right there.
Yo, bars is bars, nigga.
Yeah.
Any shout outs you want to give before we get up with there?
Oh yeah. Shout out to my little sis. Shout out to my man Wally B. My man definitely another supporter, man.
Yo, shout out to Wally B. We gotta get Wally B. And here's the thing, Wally B actually been asking to come through. We actually talked online. That's my dude. We gonna get him on there too.
Definitely good to see my man.
One day I'm just gonna do I really want to do a super show where I get you, Wally, Welfare J, Renegade, and this motherfucker.
Hey.
Get the squad just to let these niggas know what happens when I really squad the fuck up.
Niggas gonna be mad. He's gonna be like, what type of group is this? You know, these niggas that different. Hey, look, it's gonna be that group. You just be in our fucking bag. Niggas be like, man, I like that show, but I ain't gonna like that show. Hey, for real. But no, I definitely want to shout out to them too. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to she another supporter too. Shit. Shout out to everybody that supports me from day one for real. Shit, the day ones is the ones I mainly remember for real, and it was the ones I named falls around from my cousin, my sister, everybody I mentioned. Like Wally, these niggas was kind of like, not to call everybody niggas, but these people was there at the beginning, and even like halfway to from the beginning, they still was there and still showed.
Well, I mean, the one thing I like about our circle is like because we. Like, I met him because we...
Oh, yeah, shout out my man Pete, yeah, my man Pete.
Because we met with George and stuff, and, like, the one thing is we take care of each other. Like, everybody, they follow each other, they like each other's shit, they take care of each other. And that's a rarity in this business.
Right.
Because there's a lot of niggas that's crabs in the barrel. A lot of niggas will want you to like their shit, but not like your shit.
Yeah. Even though they like your shit already. They want to
exactly.
They want to figure out how your shit sound like that, and they shit don't sound like that.
Exactly. But one of the things is like, dog, I'll always love the energy. Like, I just remember one of the last shows we did at the joint right before, like in March. I remember Renegade performing, and he dropped a new song first, and he's like, yeah, it's Renegade, and he's about to do the song, but somebody yelled out, yo, perform Money.
Yeah, that Money joint.
Here's a funny thing. So originally he wasn't even supposed to perform Money that night, right? Yeah. I was like, all right. He's like, I don't even want to do Money. I'm gonna do these two. I'm gonna do this joint and this other joint. I said, all right, cool. All y'all niggas apparently had caught him in the corner and was like, yo, nigga, you doing Money tonight? You doing Money tonight? You do Money? That nigga came to me later and was like, Yeah, we gonna do money.
Like shit.
I was like, all
That
right,
joint was
right.
like that. I was fucking with that money joint. I was like, yeah, you got it.
But that's love though. The fact that y'all was like, yo, dog, we like the new shit, but we want to hear, but we respect like this is the you been working with, and we think it's hot. Like I love that energy, and I fuck with that.
Appreciate that. Definitely.
CP3,
Yes, sir.
you got any random white chicks you want to shout out before you go?
Nah, I ain't gonna shout out no random white chicks. Just say, check us out tomorrow night, Sports on the Hill podcast, True Radio Network, starting at 7, streaming live on YouTube, hopefully, and we'll be on Facebook with Robbie G. Stay tuned for so much more. Check us out, sportsoth.com. Check out the YouTube channel, Carol Porter III. That's with 3 eyes, not the number 3. And look both ways before you cross the street, because you never know what might happen.
And if your grandmother needs a hip replacement, dial 240-324-6110. He will, CPT will knock that hip right out of place.
I'll knock it in place for you, baby. Just give you a Medicaid.
Hey.
You are despicable. Yo, CP3, you are a despicable human being. Like, real talk.
Hey, I have a history and I have a past. They made me this way.
Who the hell made you this way?
Society!
You about to get up out of here. What joint do I want to play? So many videos on here.
Hey, appreciate it. I didn't even know she was on the joint. They heard the new song. Damn.
Oh,
I don't think live showing everybody that's on this joint. But yeah.
Oh, shout out to Wally G, man. It's my dude. Shout out to Wally G. We about to play the.
I'm glad you like the song too. Appreciate everybody that like the song.
Yo, we gonna shout out to my man. We gonna play this joint. My man, Super Cool Cat. That's my fam.
Oh, yeah, that's my man.
Came through on my birthday, man. This nigga came through with a bottle of Don Julio. Man, we got fucked up and had a great conversation. And I always gotta show love to his video. Super Cool Cat, man. Yeah, this is my dude though. I fuck with this dude hard. Like Super Cool Cat's my man. And lyrically, a lot of y'all niggas can't even fuck with
That was
this
a
dude,
video
man.
you played with Focus.
Which one?
Focus.
I didn't know you had a video for that joint.
Somebody said they saw a video.